This is the Foreign Bureau. This is some of the latest security camera footage showing the attackers at the Westgate Mall in Nairobi on September 21st. In these chilling scenes, terrified shoppers flee from the roving gunmen. This sequence shows a gunman taking a woman hostage. The Wall Street Journal reported Friday that authorities are investigating a 23-year-old Norwegian man of Somali descent for his role in an attack that left at least 69 dead. This is news footage from Saudi TV Friday reporting that Saudi Arabia was rejecting a rotating seat at the United Nations Security Council, denouncing what it called the organization's, quote, double standards. The move signaled deep divisions between Riyadh and the West over the Syria crisis and warming relations with Iran. So why is Iran playing nice these days? A big driver, of course, is Iran's economy. It's been tanking because of sanctions. We asked Farnaz Fasihi, who covers Iran for the Wall Street Journal out of Beirut, to give us a sense of how the sanctions have been impacting the country.
The sanctions have been devastating. One central bank says that the inflation is around 40%. But anecdotal evidence suggests that it's even higher. Lots of factories are closing, lots of people are getting laid off from work. The government every day says that it has a budget deficit, it's cash stripped because it can't move the money that it gets from oil sales because of the banking sanctions. So it has money sitting in bank accounts overseas, but it can't bring it to Iran.
WSJ's Drew Hinshaw traveled on some of the most dangerous roads in the world. They're the highways that run through northern Nigeria. He wanted to write about the gruesome roadside killing sprees of Boko Haram, an Islamist insurgent group that claims to have murdered more than 200 people on the country's roads during a recent period.
Within the north of Nigeria, as a foreign reporter, I'm generally conscious of a kidnapping risk, but I think you're in a situation where your average driver is at risk.
You describe in your stories some of the grisly ways that they've killed people. Why don't you touch on that a little bit?
Beheadings, hunting people down, shooting people, shooting them for sport, essentially. I mean, you name it. They've detonated car bombs for years. You're dealing with an insurgency, a terrorist group. It's incredibly difficult to say, where they are. They're not a conventional army where you can point on a map and say they're right here.
This has been the Foreign Bureau.